day is January 5th, 1941. In a small area in Tokyo, Japan, a legend is born. This man will grow up to inspire artists of all sorts: animators, storyboard artists, manga artists, cartoonists, and storytellers. He will bring into the world a passion for true creative outlet and a different type of storytelling. Diving into the many types of love we as humankind can feel not only for our fellow man, but the environment and all who inhabit it. Hayao Miyazaki. Miyazaki was born into a fairly affluent family as the second of 4 sons. His father was director of Miyazaki Airplane, which manufactured rudders for fighter planes during the Second World War, causing him to feel a lot of shame at his family's involvement. Because of the war, the family was displaced several times. This created a dislike of war for him at a very young age. From 1947 to 1955, Miyazaki's mother suffered from spinal tuberculosis, spending the first few years in the hospital and later being nursed from home. Miyazaki's mother was a strict, intellectual woman who regularly questioned socially accepted norms, possibly influencing the bold and strong women that he often wrote about. She died in July of 1983 at the age of 71. In 1963, Miyazaki graduated with degrees in political science and economics, then joined Toei Animation and working as an in-between artist. He later collaborated with director Isawa Takahata. By 1985, they would open Studio Ghibli together. Miyazaki's works are characterized by recurring themes like humanity's relationship with nature and technology, the wholesomeness of natural traditional patterns of living, and the importance of art and craftsmanship, along with the difficulty of maintaining a pacifist ethic in a violent world. His 2001 film, Spirited Away, became the highest-grossing film in Japanese history, winning the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature at the 75th Academy Awards. However, Miyazaki refused to attend the awards show in Hollywood in protest of the United States' involvements in the Iraq War. In 2009, when he lifted his boycott, he attended San Diego Comic-Con International as a favor to his friend, John Lasseter. Miyazaki develops the film's narrative as he designs the storyboards. "We never know where the story will go, we just keep working on the film as it develops," he said. In each of his films, Miyazaki has employed traditional animation methods, drawing each frame by hand. Computer-generated imagery has been employed in several of his later films, beginning with Princess Mononoke, to, quote, enrich the visual look, end quote. He oversees every frame of his films. Miyazaki married his fellow animator, Aki Miyoda, in October of 1965. The couple have 2 sons, Goro, born in January 1967, and Kizuki, born in April 1969. Goro has gone on to take over Studio Ghibli after Hayao announced his retirement. I saw my first Studio Ghibli film when I myself was in college. After my first film, I was hooked. The way the story develops and unfolds feels naturally chaotic. It isn't quite as predictable as many other plots that I've experienced in film. The characters are genuinely relatable and so much more interesting to watch developed than I could have dreamed. They develop naturally as the story goes on. They are flawed and they don't always get rid of their flaws, but rather experience them genuinely. To me, this type of character profile adds charm and makes them engaging. They're stronger by the end of the film, but face their fears with authentic emotional reactions. The characters are a masterpiece all on their own, but the main aspect of Miyazaki's films that I simply cannot overlook, the reason I'm as big of a fan as I am, is the art. The use of color, line work, and movement in the artwork is actually breathtaking. The emotion is drawn with lines and color, and the expression of each scene is undeniable. I've been inspired to create my own characters and art with a new vision because of Miyazaki's films. Let me know what you guys think of Hayao Miyazaki and his talent down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to become a part of our Pupper Pack. Toodles!